I don't think I thought about that question, but the different fields, different background, diverse background actually shaped how I am, like being a professor and being a researcher. So the way I think about it is that the different disciplines, they're actually more similar than they're different. Yeah. So I think people may use different theories, they may use different methods, but by the end of the day, it's all about business, right? It's all about business questions and business solution. So the way I look at it is that different disciplines, right? So one principle is common, that is staying relevant. So you just need to research what is relevant today, and then to today's business people, you need to teach what is relevant to this business community. So as long as we stay relevant, it doesn't really matter whether you're from marketing or whether you're from operation or whether you're from management. We are all collectively trying to find a solution to the challenging business questions. It's a lifetime learning process as well. So I think what I learned in my PhD have already been a little bit outdated, if you may say so, right? So I'm in the field of marketing. Things are changing so dramatically nowadays in marketing. So the only way to stay relevant is to talk with people who are frontier with marketing practice. So I consider myself privileged because I can work at CEIBS. So my school stands for China Europe International Business School. So our students actually are the real practitioners, right? So they have a lot of knowledge in terms of marketing, and also they come up with all kinds of questions as well. So they bring the questions to the classroom discussion, to discuss with their peer students, to discuss with the faculty. I think I learned from our students as much as they learn from me, or maybe I learn from them more than what they learn from me. So I think nowadays it's very important for people who have real-time challenges, right, to bring that to a classroom learning or to the group learning environment. Engaging students in a classroom, especially in a classroom at CEIBS, is always challenging because students may have their own challenges, right? So they have, they need to strike a balance between work and study. So how to engage them and how to, make them realize the value of learning has been top of mind for CEIBS faculty. So when I saw your question, I was thinking, I think the most important thing is to realize the different characteristics of this Gen Z students, right? I think they're very hardworking. So some people may say, oh, they're not as hardworking as the older generation, which I haven't found that. Yeah, I think they're very hardworking, but they have different ways of working. So the way to engage them is to realize that they're pragmatic. Okay, so they want to see the value of learning, and then they want to see the value of learning immediately. They're a little bit impatient. So that's why in the classroom, we try to bring the real world practice and the real world data into our CEIBS classroom so that the student can see whatever they learn in the classroom can be applied in either their job hunting or, in their real work. Yeah. So stay relevant, again, is the key for not only for research, but also for teaching. I think there are two things that are kind of, like mark what I do and how I spend my time. So the first thing is I want to help people. So when I grew up, I wanted to become a doctor, like save people's life, but I didn't. So I wasn't able to realize that dream. But then being a professor makes me realize that I can help the students in whatever small ways that may be. So that makes me very happy. So being able to help others is kind of the drive for me. So when I conduct my research, I think about that question as well, right? So what can I do to help managers do things better, do things differently? What can I do to help my students understand the world better, be better prepared for their future challenges? So being helpful is the first thing. And the second thing is be curious. Yeah, so I think especially nowadays, right? So we have more questions than answers. So whatever we learned today, actually, we haven't seen them at all 2 years ago, or even another half a year ago, right? So the world is changing at a very rapid speed. So we just need to stay curious and then be eager to learn. So I think those two things basically mark how I want to spend my time every day.